Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter names of numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm grade 2 math. Chapter we're going to start with is names of numbers. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is ordinal numbers up to 10th. Which color is the third square? Basically, the all numbers are when you write numbers like this first, this ST, then second, this third RD. The ordinal numbers tells position of something, right? So thus ST, ND, RD, they are the ordinals, and ordinal number tell you the position of something, right? For example, the question is, what color is the third square? Start counting from the left. So when you start counting from the left, the third square is green. So third basically tells you the position of the square. So ordinal numbers tells you the position of the numbers. Let's just start with the test questions. Grade 4 session would be at grade 4 math to grade 4 lesson for math. Today is grade 1, 2, 9 and 10, not grade 4. What color is the fourth square? Which is the correct option? So the fourth one is green, right? This is grade. This is one, first, second, third, fourth. So the fourth one is green. The correct option is green. What color is the seventh square? So which is the correct option? So which is the seventh square? That is first, second, third, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Red is the seventh square. The correct option is red. What color is the third square? Which is the correct option? That is green. The third one is green. What color is the fifth square, which is the option? Fifth square from the right. So start from here. One, two, three, four, five. The fifth one is the correct option is yellow. The fifth one is yellow from the right side. What color is the first square? So the correct option. The first one is blue. Option number one is the correct option, right? What color is the second square from the right side? Start from right. So when you count from right side, the second one is green. The correct option is green. Option number two is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is you can complete the lesson by yourself later today, right? Isn't it too easy? So I think I need to move on to next lesson. Ordinal numbers up to 100. Let's just start with the lesson. What is the 19th letter in the passage? Every 10th letter is a blue, so you need to find the letter, right? So the 10th letter is blue, so that means that is 10th, then that is 20th. I is 20th, right? So the 19 would be L. The correct option is L. Let's just start with these questions. What is the eighth letter in the passage? So which is the correct option? Every 10th letter is blue. So the 10th one is blue, so count back to 10, 9, 8. So D is the eighth letter. The correct option is D. Option number one is the correct option. What is the 15th letter in the passage? So which is the correct option? What is the fifth letter in the passage? Which is the correct option? 15th, sorry, not fifth. They count 5, 11, 12, 13. So H is the 15th letter in the passage. The correct option is H. What is the 13th letter in the passage, which is the correct option? 13th, that is W. So the correct option is W. The 13th letter is W. What is the 16th letter in the passage? So which is the correct option? The 16th letter in the passage is, that is 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. K is the 16th letter in the passage. The correct option is K. Got it? What is the first letter in the passage? So which is the correct option? Y, it is right. The first letter of the passage is Y. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is writing numbers up to hundreds in words. So how do we write the letters in numbers in the words form, right? So how do you write this number using digits? You are given 1, right? That's how we read the numbers, right? So 1, and you can write it as O N E 1. So you can write in number form, that is 1. Let's just start with the test questions. How do you write this number using digits? 35. You need to write it using digits. So which is the correct option? 35, right? That is 3 and 5. 5 is at the ones place and 3 is at the tens. So the correct option is option number 1. How do you write this number using digits? 20, which is the correct option? Very good. The correct option is option number 27, right? You can write it as 2 and 7. How do you write this number using words? That is 51. So how do you write? The correct option is 51. Option number 1 is the correct option. How do you write this number using words? So which is the correct option? - 63, right? Option number. You need to write it in word form. Actually, the word form is the one that how we read the number, right? So we can read as 63. That is option number 3. Option number 3 is the correct option. How do you write the number using words? So which is the correct option? That is 69. So the correct option is option number 3 is the correct option. That is 69. How do you write this number using digits? 63, which is the correct option? 36, that is option number is the correct option, right? How do you write this number using words? Which is the correct option? That is 66, right? The number 1 is the correct option. 66 it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is writing numbers up to 1000 in words. How do you write this number using word? That is 367. That's actually how we read the number. We cannot read it as like 3, 6, and 7. 3, 6, and 7. We read it like 367. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Let's see how do we write them in words form. How do you write this number using digits? 800. So how do you write? That is option number one, 800. Option number one is the correct option. That's how you write 800. You need to add 8 at the tens place and the rest of the numbers are 0. So that is 800. How do you write the number using word 706? So how do you write? The correct option is you can read it as 706. 706. It is option number 3 is the correct option, right? How do you write this number using digits 172? So which is the correct option? How do you write this number using digits 172? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 172. So that is option number 2 is the correct option. 101 is at the hundreds place and 77 is at the tenth place and then 2 is at the ones place. So that makes 1, 7 and 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write this number using words 144? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 144. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? 503. So, which is the correct option? That is option number 1 is the correct option. 503 it is. How do you write this number using digits? 449. That is option number 2 is the correct option. That is 449. 739. That is 739. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you write this number using digits? 919. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 919, right? So, that is option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move to next lesson. Roman numerals. Let's just start with the next lesson. So, Roman numerals is another way to write down the numbers, like they are different method to write down the numbers, right? So, how do you write the number 2? 1 plus 1 makes 2, right? And we know that we can write 1 as I, right? So 1 plus 1 means I and I. So together they makes 2. Let's just start with the test questions. Let's see how do we write numbers. So what number does the Roman numeral represent? That's the one we just did. One, I means 1. So I and I means 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 it is. How would you write 1 as a Roman numeral? So which is the correct option? 1. That is simply I. Option number 2 is the correct option. How would you, what number does the Roman numeral represent? So I means 1, right? That is 3. It is right. Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. What number does the Roman numeral represent? Definitely 1 it is. The correct option is 1. What number, how could you write 2 as a Roman numeral? So I represent 1. So 2 means 1 plus 1. So that is option number 2 is the 3 is the correct option. Got it? What number does the Roman numeral represent? Which is the correct option? 4 it is, right? The correct option is 4. How would you write 5 as Roman numeral? So which is the correct option? We represent 5, right? So the correct option is option number 3 is the correct option. What number does the Roman numeral represent? So which is the correct? So we represent 5. Then I and I represent 1. That is VII, that represents 5, that represents 1, and that represents 1. So together they make 7. The correct option is very good. 7, option number 2 is the correct option. What number does the, how would you write 8, which is the correct option? Eight, that is VII and I. Option number 1 is the correct option. That's how you make 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. What number does the Roman numeral represent? 6. So which is the correct option? VI. So that represents, that is 6. The correct option is option number 6 it is. What number does the Roman numeral represent? Which is the correct option? That is 4. Option number 3 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option. That's how you write 5. How would you write 8? We know that how to write 5. So you can write 8 as 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we know that you can write 5 as V, then I, and I. So the correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 2 math. The chapter we were working on is names of numbers. The lessons we have covered today are ordinal numbers up to 10th, ordinal numbers up to 100th, writing numbers up to 100 in words, writing number up to 1000 in words, Roman numerals. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. So please make sure you have your notebook so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.